The history of Atlantis is rooted in the writings of Plato, who described it as a powerful and advanced civilization that existed around 9,000 years before his time. This legendary island has fascinated people due to its mysterious disappearance, which Plato attributed to divine punishment for its moral decay. The allure of Atlantis lies in its blend of myth and reality, sparking endless debates and inspiring countless search expeditions and theories about its true location. In Plato's dialogues, Atlantis is depicted as a mighty empire that was technologically advanced and militarily powerful, yet ultimately flawed by its hubris and greed. These dialogues, particularly in Timaeus and Critias, have cemented Atlantis's role as a cautionary tale in Western culture, symbolizing the dangers of unchecked ambition. The story's enduring appeal is its ability to reflect contemporary concerns about civilization's vulnerabilities and the consequences of moral decline. The Atlantean Society is described by Plato as having magnificent architecture, including vast palaces and temples adorned with precious metals. Their societal structure was highly organized, with a kingdom divided into 10 regions, each ruled by a king who answered to a central authority. This depiction of a utopian society with advanced engineering and a complex political system continues to captivate historians and archaeologists, who are intrigued by the possibility of such a civilization existing in antiquity. Plato attributed the downfall of Atlantis to its moral corruption and loss of virtue, as the Atlanteans became greedy and sought to conquer other lands. Initially, they were described as a noble and just people, but over time, their moral values deteriorated, leading to their eventual destruction by the gods. This narrative serves as a timeless lesson on the importance of maintaining ethical integrity and the potential consequences of moral decay. In Plato's dialogues, the Atlanteans are depicted as a highly advanced civilization with remarkable technological prowess, including sophisticated naval fleets and impressive architectural structures. They were said to possess advanced metallurgy, crafting tools and weapons from orichalcum, a metal more precious than gold. This depiction of technological superiority has fueled speculation about their potential influence on ancient engineering practices and maritime dominance. Plato describes Atlantis as a vast island larger than Libya and Asia combined, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules. The city was structured with concentric rings of water and land, featuring a central hill where the royal palace stood, surrounded by lush gardens and elaborate temples. These descriptions suggest a society with a deep understanding of urban planning and hydraulic engineering, reflecting a level of sophistication that continues to intrigue historians. The Atlanteans were renowned for their advanced engineering feats, particularly their extensive canal systems that facilitated transportation and irrigation. Plato mentions a grand canal that connected the city to the sea, allowing for efficient trade and military mobilization. Their ability to construct such complex waterworks indicates a mastery of hydraulic technology that was unparalleled in the ancient world. Plato's account highlights the military prowess of the Atlanteans, who possessed a formidable army and a fleet of 1,200 ships. Their military technology included chariots and advanced weaponry, enabling them to conquer vast territories and establish a powerful empire. This depiction of military strength underscores the potential reasons for Atlantis's dominance and its eventual downfall due to overreaching ambition. Speculative theories about Atlantis often focus on their use of mysterious energy sources and unknown technologies that might have contributed to their advanced civilization. Some suggest the Atlanteans harnessed crystal energy or other lost technologies that remain beyond our current understanding. These theories, while speculative, continue to captivate those who ponder the possibilities of ancient technological advancements and their impact on history. The mythological aspects of Atlantis are deeply intertwined with ancient Greek religion, where it is portrayed as a divine creation that ultimately succumbed to human failings. Atlantis is often depicted as a paradise lost, a utopian society that fell from grace due to its moral corruption and defiance of the gods. This narrative serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of hubris and the importance of maintaining spiritual integrity. Atlantis is often depicted as an idealized society where divine order and harmony reign supreme, reflecting the perfect balance between nature and civilization. According to Plato, the Atlanteans lived in a prosperous and technologically advanced society, with abundant resources and a just governance system. This portrayal of a utopian civilization continues to captivate imaginations, offering a vision of what humanity could achieve under the guidance of divine principles. The religious beliefs of Atlantis are said to have included rituals and ceremonies that honored the gods, particularly Poseidon, who was revered as their protector. Unlike other ancient civilizations, the Atlanteans reportedly practiced a form of worship that emphasized balance and harmony, reflecting their unique spiritual philosophy. These beliefs, as described by Plato, highlight a society deeply connected to the natural world and the cosmic order. In the Atlantis narrative, Poseidon plays a crucial role as the patron deity who established the island and its divine lineage. According to Plato, Poseidon fathered 10 sons who became the rulers of Atlantis, each governing a part of the island with divine authority. This connection to Poseidon underscores the mythological significance of Atlantis as a civilization blessed by the gods, yet ultimately doomed by its own moral failings. The story of Atlantis offers profound moral lessons about the dangers of hubris and greed, as the Atlanteans' moral decline led to their downfall. Plato's account suggests that their insatiable desire for power and wealth corrupted their once noble society, resulting in divine retribution. This narrative serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of ethical governance and the potential consequences of moral corruption in any civilization. Theories about the location of Atlantis are as varied as they are intriguing, with some suggesting it was in the Mediterranean Sea, while others propose the Atlantic Ocean or even the Caribbean. Among the most well-known hypotheses is the Azores theory, which posits that these islands are remnants of the lost civilization. Each theory is supported by a mix of historical interpretations and geological evidence, keeping the debate alive and captivating. In the Mediterranean, Crete and Santorini are often cited as potential sites for Atlantis due to their rich archaeological history and catastrophic volcanic events. The eruption of Thera, Santorini, around 1600 BCE is particularly compelling, as it aligns with descriptions of Atlantis's sudden destruction. These locations offer a tantalizing glimpse into a past where advanced civilizations might have thrived and vanished. The Atlantic theory suggests that Atlantis was located in the Atlantic Ocean, with the Azores Islands frequently mentioned as possible remnants. This theory is bolstered by the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, which some believe could have been the backbone of the lost continent. Proponents argue that the geological features and oceanic conditions of the region align with Plato's descriptions, making it a plausible candidate for Atlantis's location. The Caribbean controversy centers around the Bimini Reef, where underwater formations have sparked debate about their origins. Some researchers claim these structures are man-made remnants of Atlantis, while skeptics argue they are natural formations. This controversy highlights the tension between scientific skepticism and the allure of discovering a lost civilization, fueling ongoing exploration and speculation. Exotic locations like Antarctica and South America have been proposed as potential sites for Atlantis due to their remote and mysterious nature. The idea of Atlantis being buried under Antarctic ice or hidden within the Amazon rainforest captivates the imagination, despite lacking substantial evidence. These theories reflect the human fascination with the unknown and the desire to uncover secrets hidden in the most unlikely places. Numerous search expeditions have been launched over the centuries to uncover the mysteries of Atlantis, driven by both scientific curiosity and adventurous spirit. From the early 20th century to modern times, Explorers have scoured the Mediterranean Sea, the Caribbean, and the Atlantic Ocean in hopes of finding evidence of this legendary civilization. These expeditions have often combined historical texts with modern technology, leading to intriguing discoveries and ongoing debates about the true location of Atlantis. The earliest expeditions to discover Atlantis were largely inspired by Plato's writings, with explorers like Ignatius Donnelly in the 19th century proposing theories based on geological and historical evidence. These early searches often lacked the scientific rigor of modern expeditions but laid the groundwork for future explorations by sparking widespread interest. Despite their limitations, these pioneering efforts highlighted the enduring allure of Atlantis and the human desire to uncover lost civilizations. Modern technologies have revolutionized the search for Atlantis, employing advanced sonar mapping and satellite imagery to explore potential sites. These tools have enabled researchers to scan vast ocean floors and identify anomalies that might indicate ancient structures. The integration of cutting-edge technology with historical analysis has opened new avenues for understanding the mystery of Atlantis. Technological tools like satellite images and underwater archaeology have provided fresh insights into the Atlantis legend. High-resolution imaging allows scientists to detect submerged structures that could be remnants of ancient civilizations. These advancements have sparked renewed interest and debate among researchers about the possible locations of Atlantis. Geological investigations have utilized computer simulations of natural disasters to assess the plausibility of Atlantis's destruction. Studies of tectonic activity and volcanic eruptions have suggested scenarios where a large landmass could have been submerged. These findings lend some scientific credibility to the idea that Atlantis might have been a real place affected by catastrophic events. Scientific studies have explored the theory of a sunken civilization in the Atlantic Ocean, drawing parallels with known submerged cities like Heracleon. Researchers have examined sediment cores and oceanic currents to understand how such a civilization could have existed and disappeared. These studies aim to uncover evidence that could support or refute the existence of Atlantis as described by Plato. Future discoveries could significantly enhance our understanding of Atlantis, particularly through innovative archaeological techniques. As technology advances, tools like autonomous underwater vehicles and deep-sea drilling may reveal new evidence of ancient settlements. Such findings could provide crucial insights into the real origins of the Atlantis legend and its impact on historical narratives. The Egyptian connection to Atlantis is a topic of intrigue, with some scholars suggesting that the ancient Egyptians might have had knowledge of this lost civilization. Plato's accounts mention that the story of Atlantis was passed down to the Greeks through Egyptian priests, indicating a possible link. This connection is further explored through similarities in mythology and cultural exchanges between the two ancient societies. Evidence and interpretations suggesting a connection between Atlantis and the Egyptian civilization include ancient texts and archaeological findings that hint at shared knowledge. Some researchers point to similarities in architectural styles and symbolic motifs as potential indicators of cultural exchange. Additionally, linguistic parallels in certain inscriptions have been proposed as evidence of a historical link between these two civilizations. The Great Pyramid of Giza and the Sphinx are often cited in the Atlantis debate as potential remnants or influences from this legendary civilization. Some theorists argue that the precision and scale of these monuments reflect advanced engineering knowledge that could have originated from Atlantis. These interpretations are speculative but continue to fuel discussions about the origins of Egyptian monumental architecture. The potential knowledge transfer from the Atlanteans to the Egyptians is a captivating theory, suggesting that advanced scientific and mathematical concepts were shared. This transfer might have occurred through trade routes or migratory movements, allowing for the exchange of ideas and technologies. Such a hypothesis is supported by the sophisticated understanding of astronomy and engineering evident in ancient Egyptian achievements. Architectural parallels between Atlantis and ancient Egypt are often highlighted through similar construction techniques and religious symbols. Both civilizations are noted for their use of massive stone structures and pyramid-like designs, which some believe indicate a shared architectural heritage. Additionally, the presence of common motifs such as the sun disk and serpent imagery in religious iconography suggests a possible cultural connection. The Inca connection to Atlantis is a fascinating theory that suggests a cultural and technological link between the two civilizations. Some researchers propose that the Incas' advanced stonework and architectural techniques may have been influenced by Atlantean knowledge. This connection is further explored through similarities in myths and legends, which hint at a shared heritage or ancient contact across the Atlantic. Theories about Inca influence from Atlantis often focus on the remarkable engineering skills and agricultural innovations of the Inca civilization. Some suggest that the Incas' ability to construct terraces and manage water resources in the Andes could have been inspired by Atlantean techniques. These ideas are speculative but intriguing, as they highlight the potential for cross-cultural exchanges in ancient times. The archaeological similarities between South American sites and the legendary Atlantis are a subject of ongoing debate. Structures like the pyramids of Teotihuacan and Machu Picchu exhibit advanced architectural features that some believe mirror those described in Atlantean lore. While definitive evidence is lacking, these similarities continue to spark curiosity and inspire further research into possible connections. The concept of transatlantic contacts suggests that there may have been ancient maritime routes facilitating exchanges between Atlantis and South America. Proponents of this theory argue that shared knowledge in navigation and trade could explain the cultural parallels observed between these distant regions. Although controversial, the idea of such contacts challenges traditional views of prehistoric isolation and encourages a reevaluation of ancient global interactions. The notion of advanced knowledge being imparted by Atlantis to the Incas is a captivating hypothesis that explores the potential for cross-civilizational learning. Some theorists propose that the Incas' sophisticated understanding of mathematics, architecture, and astronomy might have been influenced by Atlantean teachings. While this idea remains speculative, it underscores the allure of uncovering lost wisdom and the possibility of ancient intellectual exchanges.